we are once again on the Derpacraft server where things are just hopping. I've got a little mosh pit full of zombie eggmen. Oh, look at this. You seeing this, Oz?
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing it. Look like you went to a rock concert. And
You know what I have in my pocket? Do you know what I have in my pocket?
A health potion would be nice. Throwable
one.
Awesome.
Oh, let's see. What have I got? Where is it? I'm going to have to go into my inventory. Here we go. You think a regen? Nah, regen wouldn't do it.
Regen I don't think hurts them.
Yeah.
I wish a regen would tick away damage on them so they'd summon more and we could just like make our own cheap XP farms. But
there we go. Let's see.
Oh,
it's not a splash. Crap.
Oh, then it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, you need to be able to throw it.
Darn it. That would be perfect for these guys.
That's what I was hoping you had.
No. But anyway, I've got like I got a can of whoop ass.
Yeah, we could open that.
Okay, just go for it. All right.
Let's go.
It's open season. Uh-oh.
I love these chicken riders. They turn this game into Resident Evil.
Yeah, you seeing this, Mojang? Mojang? A dinner bone? Is it if the chicken rider was your idea? This is your legacy right here. Is caves full of eggmen.
Now, if I were to shut this off, we would both be running for the hills. You know, if I would have blocked this water.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, no, because they can't get up that too high space right there. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of guys down there.
Well, if that's the case, then let's let them over. Let's let them get closer. Back up, Rip. There we go. Now we can just tear them up. Holy crap! Do they ever stop? Oh, I see the culprits in the back.
Yeah.
You worry about the zombies. I'm taking out the chickens.
Chickens, public enemy number 1.
1 through 30 back there.
I think I just walked into your... Woo! That's all of them. Okay.
Push it... Oh, I put that back. If you push it in with a repeater, they call it hot powering the block.
All right,
so this
now...
is actually holding a charge and firing it.
All right, let's go back a little bit here. So, repeater, redstone torch, just a block to carry the signal.
Yeah. And you see how
dust
it jumps through it.
And this. Now that's different from what was
this redstone.
What was different about the other way you did it?
Repeaters power blocks differently so that the power can be transferred through a block.
Right. And redstone won't do that. You have to go up and over.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I got that much. That's pretty.
And that has something to do with this over here. With the, you know what? Let me build that same unit out here. It'd be a lot easier than going back and forth.
Okay.
I got.
So now the system that you had on the doors, you had 3 droppers and a hopper.
Yep. That's what I'm building right here.
Okay.
So I can try to demo it for you.
Great.
Make it a little more simple.
Because I understand the concept, but I have no idea why the thing physically works. I mean, redstone, I'm a pretty smart guy. I should be able to figure this out. And yet, that's the one thing about MineCraft that has eluded me is redstone. It just doesn't work intuitively. Or, well, physically, it keeps changing with the updates. That's why I gave up on it.
Yeah, do you see the
okay,
setup
now,
I did here?
This is basically, you use this as an on-off pulse.
Yeah, an on-off switch, yeah.
Right, to basically make a signal stay on.
Yep.
And the way it works is in conjunction with one signal to this. Whoop! Oh, man, I hate this.
Haste can get on your nerves. Yeah, switch.
Haste plus a 5 pick. So this repeater
is wrong. Hang always do that backwards once or twice. There we go. Now you see there's an item in there.
Okay. So if I powered this repeater with a redstone, it would move the item out of this dropper. And where would it go?
It is okay.
It's prepped all the way back to where'd it go? It's over here.
Yeah, it's up in the top now.
So if you fire it again,
it won't work because this is all wrong. God, I hate that. I'm telling you, I always screw that up somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to start again. Now it's on the same bottom left from where I'm at. So your bottom right under
all right.
the hopper.
This isn't the way it was in the other one.
Well, yeah, this here.
This was over on that side. Yeah. Well, no, still because these were switched. There would be right there would be the repeater where I'm at right here. That's a repeater.
Okay. The whole thing with
and
these
then
4 blocks, as long
this
as
would be the comparator.
Yeah,
that's where you had it in the actual build.
Yeah.
So
as long as it's this one takes the power in and reads the power out, as long as it's that one, it'll work.
Okay.
But right now, the item is currently over here.
Yep.
And if I push this, it just moved it over.
It moved it into here, so that means there's a block, so the signal can get through to the comparator.
Yeah, and it locks it there. So you turn this off, it does nothing.
Right.
And then if I put power, it'll jump up.
It'll move over to this place, right?
Yeah.
So now it's right here, ready to go again. So you give it. Let me do it this time. And so you give it a nut. You push the button again. Boom. And it ticks it into here again, and then this thing does what? Turns off?
What's that? Right now it's on because the item is there.
Yeah.
When you push,
and it'll.
Yeah.
That's right. It has nothing to do with. Oh, I'm seeing the gap here. So it's all to do with whether there's a block in this hopper or in this hopper. So all you're doing with the signal is moving the block so that this thing will give a signal similar to a redstone torch. So all you're doing is basically turning this on or off.
Yep. So it uses a button to turn a signal on and off now.
So a pulse gets turned into a continuous signal. That's cool. All right.
I want to know, can it be overly simplified like this?
That's what I was saying. I mean, you're just moving it from one to another, right?
Okay, it's on. Okay. It stays okay.
It's got to move somewhere else. Now, you could just use droppers. I don't know why you had the other
These
one.
are droppers.
Oh, I mean, in a loop. One goes here, but then you would have to hit this multiple times. You would have to tick it, and then you'd have to have another signal somewhere else to get the top ones to move. So the dropper is kind of essential to the design.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Up, over, and then this one goes in,
and then
with
hopper.
That.
Yeah. And that pulls it out, meaning you won't need another pulse to get it to this point right here.
Yeah.
So when you power it, it moves all the way down to this block prepped for the next tick, lag, and now it moves it into here, turns that off or on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Well, actually, off or on is dependent on completely on whether there's a block in here or not.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Now, I guess my misunderstanding was how comparators actually work. They sense whether there's something in this hopper or not.
And they also sense how much as well. Like you see, there's only one light.
Oh.
If I were to throw in a stack.
So you would have to have a repeater right here in order to go anywhere and make this something.
Yes, almost always. Here's a neat trick, though. Watch this.
So the repeater has to go here in order to continue that one little signal.
Yep, and here's a neat little function I've done with these in the past. You put a repeater on,
right,
and then you loop like this.
And it's a timer, instant timer. Yeah.
Yep, and it's got its own on-off circuit.
That's useful. That's very useful.
Yep.
So, did you get out to see his base?
That true. I think I got out yesterday to see it.
I don't know how far along he got, but
Yeah.
anyway, we'll pick at that later. Well, thanks for showing me this. I'm sure everybody's gonna like that
Oh,
lesson.
You're recording that?
Yeah, I started recording right after you built it the first time.
Cool. Go for
But
it.
that actually helped me out a lot, a lot. So, I mean, that's some basics. As you're doing it again.
I had to put inventory's full. Let me go
Stay
block
away
this
from the
back up.
gold sword. Nobody likes the gold sword.
It's just a knockback one. I mean, it's not
It's
like
a
it's
cursed sword. I mean, you can't do anything with it. You can't smelt it down. You can't really. I mean, it's nothing we would actually use.
Really...
So anyway, so you like my chicken?
Yeah.
That's that actually was a problem for me to build. I built it with. I thought, well, the actual colors of it are gray. It has like a gray in it, but when you put gray wool next to white and snow, and it just doesn't look right. So I had to take out all the gray, and the pattern is not a repetitive pattern. It's kind of a random pattern, and I had trouble with that because I kept wanting to go repetitive. And there actually is a snowman up at his feet.
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm gonna leave that up there because you really can't see it. And a skeleton spawned on that thing while I was building it.
Is that where those arrows are from?
Yeah, did you see that? That's ridiculous. He was just spamming. He couldn't get through though, so the skeleton was just being pelted by snowballs.
Getting more and more angry.
It
with
was so
every
great.
throw.
For those of you who haven't seen Spawn in a while, I did a little bit of landscaping and a whole lot of, refurbishments to the landscape. Okay, a little quick tour from above. Ozrith made a giant wheat farm right over there. And he also yesterday took down my Christmas tree, which was kind of ugly.
See the axe in my hand? It's unbreaking 3 and almost gone because of that thing.
Well, yeah, I went through almost a whole pickaxe trying to renovate that thing. There's the trader village or trader hut. Over there's the infinite spawner and the paper farm, and here's the villager holding pen. There's the dragon egg from the end. Was it Drago Lee or who was that?
Yeah, it was Drago Lee there.
Drago Lee made a little mock pyramid with it. That's cute. Here's Ozzy's RV.
Stolen straight from Generic B's lot.
Yeah, we steal a lot of stuff here at Derpacraft.
Oh, yeah.
We're big fans. It's a compliment, really. Over here we have the mob spawner, which is kind of a new design. We both kind of came up with it. That's a collaborative design there. I built it once with Ozzy, and he tore mine down and decided he wanted a bigger, badder version.
Yeah, and after we lit up all the caves under spawn, that thing is scary to go under. Right
Yeah,
now.
it does. I mean, you can see the creeper blasts where things have happened. But
it's worth noting that we deliberately put this low enough that we can that the mobs live.
yeah, they're down to like a one-hit sword kill.
Yep.
So, what else? Here's our hut. It's starting to rot down, and there's a bunch of cobwebs, and it's just in ill repair. It needs to be torn down. Somebody's going to get hurt. OSHA does not approve.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
whole thing is we're just nostalgic. You know, this was our first place.
I know it's still got Alex's first pickaxe in it or
Yeah,
something.
his wood pick's still in there.
Yeah. Over there is the fishing hut. Got a little bit of lag.
And you definitely have to take a trip back over to the damn chicken restaurant
Oh
and
yeah.
show everybody Bill.
Yeah, the reason I put the chicken over there, and I'm making a circle. So right here, this big monstrosity that's made out of iron. I'll show you where we got that in a minute. I think I've showcased that. But this down here is my idea of
a small sheep farm.
It's this Technicolor sheep farm is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna that's nothing special. Now what is special is this monstrosity right here, this smelter. It is gangbusters. I just put this cobble in and it's already done.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it is done. Yep, done. It just goes. It just goes. That's all I can say. So
make a trip for some more lava pretty soon.
Here we have the damn chicken, and it is a damned chicken. We love our damned chicken.
Yeah, I could sit here all day and watch this guy.
Here we have chicken for days. That's all there is to it. They're like, what, 8, 9 chests above this that are feeding it?
Actually, this one's independently fed. This is the first one that gets filled, and then when you come back here, there's a lot more than 8.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And that's all full of... Oh, my goodness.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. You actually... yeah. You actually added to this recently.
Yeah, when I built the building around it.
Yeah, okay. And this is what powers our monstrosity of a chicken farm. This column of lava. Yeah, OSHA approved, yes.
Yes, right. I put the rail around it. Just remember, you can easily jump on this. I mean, if you're crazy and stupid like me. Haha, up here.
Right. So anyway. Yep, the damn chicken is a damn good chicken farm is all I gotta say. Here we have our mailboxes and everybody here. Yeah. So we can leave messages, and here's our skylight with a beacon below the mushrooms. That's about everything it's... Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just watching the ice grow back. Looks like I'm the first one to come back here since I left. This is where I get all my ice, and I I labeled it just so people would know that this is where ice is formed. And this is a really cool place to get ice, actually. So I make this diagonal pattern for those of you who don't know the joys of harvesting ice. There is a kind of a science to it. You just, whoops, shucks. And it's kind of important to stick by it. Dang it. Even as I mess up. And that pattern is kind of important because you want to put water back. And one of the things that helps is if you're on dirt, so you don't break ice below where you're at. You never want to go more than 1 deep, and whenever you're doing it on an ice field. And that's because you're going to put the water back 1 level at a time anyway. So why waste your time? Arrgh. I'm just gonna get ice for the masses. That's what I do. I help out. That's my job. Yep. I work for the Derpacraft Server. Yep, just me. Just the Iceman right now. I'm you know, over here in these northern parts it gets real cold, so we harvest ice. We do a lot of that around here. Harvesting ice, you know, it's a living, you know. People don't appreciate me as much as they should because, you know, I get the ice around here. If it weren't for me, we wouldn't have no ice. No ice, nobody goes skating. Everybody likes to go skating. Don't you like going skating? I like going skating. Skating's fun. Skating's real fun. I remember last year it was so cold. It was so cold that the bottom of your feet would turn black. You know, that's really cold. So cold that, you know, nothing lives in the cold. It's cold and it's dry. There's nothing in between out here.